Welcome to River Tales. River Tales is a 30-minute program that will introduce you to fascinating people, take you to interesting places, and enlighten you on important events that happen in our region. River Tales is sponsored by Southeast Missouri Hospital.
On this edition of River Tales, students at Southeast Missouri State reflect on the impact of the life of Martin Luther King. A local optometrist helps people see better. Local high school students donate their time and talent for a local food drive. And it's pancake time again for the local Lions Club. Stay tuned for River Tales.
At Southeast Missouri Hospital, our cancer program is one of only 25% in the country accredited by the American College of Surgeons.
That means I'm still here to tuck my kids in at night.
We were the first hospital in the region to provide stereotactic radiation therapy.
That means my dream of starting a business is still going strong.
We're opening a patient-centered, state-of-the-art regional cancer center in 2010.
That means I'll be here for my family for a long time.
Why do the people of Southeast Missouri Hospital work so hard to be leaders in breast cancer care? Because of what it means to the people who come from outside our hospital.
Visit Southeast Missouri Hospital on the web or call our health line. Understand your risks for breast cancer and see what makes us the region's most trusted source for cancer care.
Every year, Southeast Missouri State University pauses to pay tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King was many things to many people, but is most remembered as a prominent leader of the civil rights movement. Dr. King is renowned as one of the nation's greatest orators. He had the ability to awaken the public consciousness to the civil rights movement through protest marches and crowd-raising speeches. At the age of 35, Martin Luther King Jr. was the youngest man to have received the Nobel Peace Prize. When notified of his selection, he announced that he would turn over the prize money of $54,123 to the furtherance of the civil rights movement. On the evening of April 4, 1968, while standing on the balcony of his motel room in Memphis, Tennessee, where he was to lead a protest march in sympathy with striking sanitation workers of that city, he was assassinated. He was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1977 and the Congressional Gold Medal in 2004. And the Martin Luther King Jr. Day was established as a United States national holiday in 1986.
That brings us to today. Over 40 years have passed since Dr. King walked the streets of Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Washington, D.C., to name a few. His influence is felt nationwide. We've asked students at Southeast Missouri State University how they've shown courage in the pursuit of their dreams, and this is what we've learned.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
My pursuit of Dr. King's dream requires courage like no other. I became a mother at the age of 18, which was a life-changing event. I had decisions to make, and that included how to manage continuing my college education and raising a child. I chose to make the sacrifices necessary to ensure that my son felt the presence of his mother. My decision to continue my education is the best gift I can give my son. I can't let the lack of money deter me. Right now, I am currently working numerous jobs both on and off campus while going to school full-time. When I left high school, my dream was to study hard, work hard, and become financially successful. A few short months into college, when I became a mom, my plan changed to studying smarter, working smarter, and creating wealth for my next generation and my family. It was tempting to quit school and just work so that I could have more money to provide for my family. But it took courage to stay in school. I had to deal with the opinions, disappointments, and skewed advice of a lot of people, and that weakened my spirit. After some soul searching, I found that courage to do what I felt was right. So, I had to move from that dark place that people put you in and toward the light where I was supposed to be, and put a plan of action into place. That plan led to my dreams, and not those imposed on me by others. My dream will become a reality. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream that one day his 4 little children would live in a nation where they would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. As a young mother, there was a lot for me to learn about raising children, but I promised myself and God that I would work hard to raise my son to be a respectable, hardworking, God-fearing man, so that he is recognized by his character and not his color. Statistics regarding single mothers are not always promising, but I am working hard to reverse that in my life and that of my sons. Statistics will not dictate our future. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. dream is not dead. It is yet alive and within me.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I am not a quitter. Dr. King never gave up on the fight for equal rights in America, just as I will never give up on my dream of a college degree. I am determined to overcome any obstacle to pursue my dream. Rain or snow, hot or cold, I will be there in class. I've come too far on my journey to settle for anything less. As a person with physical limitations, I have challenges that other students, faculty, and administrators may not understand or may be insensitive to, but these are minor compared to what Dr. King endured. The message, however, is the same: to stamp out injustice like Dr. King spoke of when he said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Overcoming obstacles means standing up for your rights. When you're tired, keep pressing. When you're stressed, push through. When you are overwhelmed, look ahead and remember the dream. Remember that these times will pass and you will achieve your goal.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stated, "Courage faces fear, thereby masters it." So I am mastering my fear of not succeeding and being happy in life by pursuing my dream of a college degree. As the first in my family to enroll in college, it took courage to step out on faith and try. Although I was scared, I realized that no one gets accepted in college unless they apply. Simple, right? So I applied and got accepted to 3 colleges, and I chose Southeast because it was closer and more cost-effective for me. Walt Disney once said, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." I have that courage, and I am determined to succeed and pursue even loftier dreams. I also have the courage that Dr. King spoke of in his speeches to be the best at whatever I pursue in life.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
At the young age of 17, I was diagnosed with a cancerous brain tumor called germinoma. There were so many things that I dreamed of doing that I thought would be impossible after I was diagnosed. I believe that you become a stronger individual when you overcome difficult obstacles in life. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. faced obstacles in his life which were just as life-threatening as my disease. But he didn't let that stop him from pursuing his dream. I'm a living testimony to how doors have been opened for me. The justice and equal opportunity promoted by Dr. King has allowed me to experience a college education and excel at becoming an entrepreneur. My clothing line, Live and Sacrifice, is a company I founded through opportunities at this university. Nothing can hinder you from your dream. Nothing can hinder me from my dream. As we celebrate the legacy of Dr. King, we must remember that it is up to us to keep the dream alive.
Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred.
Education has always been important to me and my family. We were always encouraged to dream and aim high, even when it seemed out of reach. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. faced many challenges and even in the midst of turmoil said, "If a man hasn't discovered something he would die for, he isn't fit to live." My dream of becoming a teacher is so close that I cannot envision doing anything else. I have an obligation to children to be the best teacher I can be. Making it this far would not have been possible without courage, determination, and support. I grew up in a poor rural community that lacked cultural and recreational activities of any particular interest to young people. So Dr. King's "I Have a Dream" speech has been motivating me so much that when I'm having a difficult moment, his words surface to give me strength, something I need to step outside of my comfort zone. I know that I stand on the shoulders of many men and women who have paved the way for me and others like me to live out the dream. Had it not been for my family, my friends, and programs and services at my school, I would have let my situations dictate my future. That didn't happen, and I am so blessed to have this opportunity to be a part of a learning community where I feel supported.
At Southeast Missouri Hospital, we deliver nearly twice as many babies as any place else in Cape.
That means Maggie was born without a care in the world.
We were the first in the area to establish a neonatal intensive care unit.
That means Nick and his dad are already having their man-to-man talks.
We're the region's first and only hospital to achieve national magnet recognition for excellence in nursing.
That means Patrick and Peggy are used to the royal treatment.
Why do the people of Southeast Missouri Hospital work so hard to be leaders in childbirth? Because of what it means to the people who come from outside our hospital.
In 2009, we achieved our second Health Grade's Outstanding Patient Experience Award and ranked in the top 10% nationally.
That means Carly and her mom are feeling very comfortable in the world.
Visit Southeast Missouri Hospital on the web or call our health line. See what makes us the region's most trusted source for childbirth care.
Dr. Kyle Brost has dedicated his professional life to eye care. As a member of the Cape Girardeau Lions Club, a civic organization dedicated to helping people see better, Dr. Brost goes above and beyond his profession to help those in need.
Lions Club is one of the main service organizations, not only just in Cape Girardeau, but nationwide and worldwide. And one of the charges of the Lions Club is to become ambassadors for sight conservation.
My name's Beverly Gordon and I'm here for an eye exam. I found out about the Lions Club program through my sister's boyfriend. He went through it a couple of years ago.
Dr. Hall and myself, we are the two optometrists in the Cape Girardeau Noon Lions Club. Clubs will donate money for individuals who require certain eye surgeries, who are unable to or do not have insurances which will pay for those procedures. We also provide eyeglasses for individuals who, again, fall between the cracks of having insurance and being able to self-pay for those appliances. And also our eyeglass donation program, where we collect used eyeglasses, which are then refurbished and used primarily in third world countries where access to eye care is at a minimum. And we've had patients that will say, well, my eyesight is so bad, nobody could use my glasses. Well, you know, trust me, there's somebody out there in the world who has vision just as bad as yours and could certainly benefit from you donating an old pair of glasses that maybe isn't in style any longer, or glasses where your vision has left the power of the glasses and are no longer useful for you. Any Lion and certain other groups in town, such as the Salvation Army or Red Cross, understand that we have this program. It's very simple. There's a form that the individual fills out. We limit it to Cape Girardeau County residents, so they have to live in the county somewhere. We do require a knowledge of their income history, and then how many dependents there are under their charge. And it's then sent to a committee, and the committee either approves or disallows the person to qualify for this program.
This process was really easy. All I had to do was, like I said, fill out a little form and prove that I couldn't afford it, and they helped me out within a week. So it's easy, you know, don't be afraid to actually go and look for help. You know, it's out there for that reason, so get it if you can.
Once they get accepted, either myself or Dr. Hall will do a complimentary eye exam. It's a comprehensive eye exam. We look not only at what their refractive status is, but also the health of their eyes. And Dr. Hall and I both have agreed to, you know, take care of whatever our eye problems that we do see on these individuals at no charge. If they do require an eyeglass prescription, then they are allowed to select a frame here in the office or at Dr. Hall's office, and eyeglasses are made complimentary to the patient. A lot of these people, you know, they can't work because they can't see. It gives them a step up to make life better for themselves.
Well, a lot of my issue is I can't see, like the glare and the, you know, glaring and all that. It hurts my eyes, actually. I get headaches, and it's just been a pain. This is going to be a big help because I'll be able to see, to get a job, to drive. So
it's very satisfying to help somebody in true need. We have patients of all ages, children to those of senior years, and with a variety of other problems, macular degenerative problems, glaucoma, diabetic problems. And there's a true need for this program, and fortunately a lot of people do benefit from that.
Local high school students were given the task to collect thousands of pounds of food to be distributed to those in need, and the task was considered a huge success.
Throughout Southeast Missouri, people give to local food pantries on a daily basis, but when students get involved, it's a whole new story. That's exactly what happened when the Southeast Missouri Food Bank in Cape Girardeau decided to hold their first student food drive.
The Student Food Drive kicked off on September 24th, 2009 with a party for participating schools: Sykeston High School, Malden High School, Oran High School, Oak Ridge High School, St. Vincent de Paul High School in Perryville, Notre Dame Regional High School in Cape Girardeau, and Eagle Ridge Christian School in Cape Girardeau. We invited all 7 schools to come here for food and fun and music, and just to let them know what we're doing, the importance of what they are doing, what their efforts will mean for the community.
Thank you, because we know that you are going to help us feed a lot of hungry people.
This started a 6-week effort by students in which a lot of them hosted their own events. We had an archery tournament, which was great, a parade, float entry, several class competitions, just really allowing the students to use their creativity and their entrepreneurial skills to collect food in any manner they could.
Did you guys know you're getting money? You're getting $250 just for doing this for your school. You're going to get $125 now, and we'll give you the other $125 in 4 weeks.
The schools were participating in a friendly competition for 2 first-place cash prizes of $1,000 and 2 second-place cash prizes of $500. There was also a $1,000 Creative Event Award. After 6 weeks of hard work by the students, they all gathered together on November 5th, 2009 for the loading day and awards party. The 2009 winner for the creative event went to Oran High School for their Shootout Hunger archery tournament, which was a really unique way to bring not only students together to show off their archery skills, but other people throughout the community, and I think they had a very good response.
The teachers and advisors at Oran Public Schools were very proud of their students, and they had the satisfaction of knowing that all the food they collected would go toward helping a lot of hungry people in the area.
Not only has the Student Food Drive been a great event for Southeast Missouri Food Bank staff and participating students, it's also gained some media attention. We had area newspapers and KFVS 12 here to cover the story, especially the awards announcement on November 5th.
The winner of the $1,000 first prize with 12 pounds per student enrolled is Notre Dame Regional High School. The grand total, 70,000 pounds, 70,834 pounds of food.
In the end, the 2009 Student Food Drive was a great event for Southeast Missouri Food Bank, and I hope for the high schools that participated. And I really hope that we can do this next year, every year, and get more and more schools involved and make this a truly regional event.
Cassandra Mearsong. Stephanie LaCastro.
Excuse me, have a seat, mate.
Hey, have a seat. Take off the jacket. Wait. Sunny.
What is that? Stay down. Everybody stand clear, ma'am. I need you to back up, okay?
2 out of 3 people with diabetes die of heart attack or stroke.
Okay.
Everybody stand clear.
That was his wake-up call. This is yours. The good news is, you can lower the risk of heart attack or stroke.
Sir.
Ask your healthcare provider how. To learn more, go to diabetesactnow.org.
River Tales is sponsored by Southeast Missouri Hospital.
We end with a look at the civic fundraiser that is also a crowd pleaser. It's Pancake Day. To help raise funds for local charities, it's a big day for the members of the Lions Club. John Maynor, a local Lions Club member, has got us flipping for those flapjacks. John Maynor, currently president and CEO of the Cape Girardeau Chamber of Commerce, has been a member of the Lions Club since 1985.
Lions Club is an international service organization, and really Lions Clubs are very focused on their purpose and their mission, and they are out there to prevent blindness, to do everything they can to address blindness worldwide. That can mean everything from affecting the eyesight of someone locally who maybe can't afford to do something with glasses, to providing leader dogs for people who are suffering from blindness. To address blindness issues, Lions locally do fundraisers to support organizations like Lions International and the Lions Eye Research Foundation. Those are places that are doing tons of very valid research on preventable blindness. And then on the flip side of that, if someone is blind and they are blind for reasons that absolutely cannot be prevented or corrected, then Lions address that through other ways. We talked about leader dogs as being one of those, or just educational programs that help blind deal with their situation. Locally here we have Dr. J.P. Hall and Kyle Brost, who both see patients and work with the Lions at very reduced rates to help people with their situations. And then really our community is great about donating used eyeglasses. Lions have several places where we can send eyeglasses. They can redo those eyeglasses and make them available for other people who otherwise couldn't afford them.
When it comes to raising money for the blind, one could never imagine that a Pancake Day would make such an impact.
Pancake Day for the Lions Club is, our biggest fundraiser that we do annually. But more importantly for that, it is a community event here in the Cape Girardeau area. This is our 72nd annual Pancake Day, and it is a tremendous community event. It's an opportunity where people from all over the area come and see old friends. We serve from 7 to 7. So we have many people that will eat 2 meals with us that day. They'll come and have breakfast, and then maybe they'll come back and have dinner with us as well. At Pancake Day, all of the Lions, that's our one day where everybody comes and donates multiple hours. Some donate the entire day, and some just, several hours through the day. But we usually have some very good people that grill for us. The cost is very reasonable. It's $4, and for that you get 3 pancakes, you get your drinks. You can also have sausage for an extra $1. Takeout is available. But also for a ticket, rather than purchase a ticket, if you would like to bring a pair of used eyeglasses that we talked about before that Lions can turn into a usable pair for somebody down the road, that will also gain you admission for your pancakes. Entertainment this year, as in the past, is really a lot of fun. We have jazz bands come in. This year again we're going to have jazz band from junior high come in, from Cape Central Junior High. Then we will also have the jazz band from Central Senior High. They usually perform during the 5:30 to 6:30 time frame. And then we might also have a little surprise appearance this year in between those 2 jazz bands. And if people want to come, they'll find out what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna release it before then. The batter guys are great. It's a tough job, and if the motor ever goes out, we're in real trouble. But the batter makers sit back in the kitchen area, and boy, when we get busy really busy, when the line's really wrapped in front of the stage, and those that have been at Pancake Day understand this, those guys are going a mile a minute. They are making pancake batter as fast as they can, getting it out there, pouring it out for the griddle jockeys, and it's really something to watch. It's a process that's been refined over a long, long time, and it's fun. But it's one thing that we can do well for that day is crank out pancakes.
Southeast Missouri Hospital is the only hospital in the region to be named a Blue Distinction Center for Cardiac Care by Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
That means we got to spend our 30th anniversary together.
And we're looking forward to our 40th.
We achieved the Health Grade Specialty Excellence Award in Cardiac Surgery.
That means I'll be here to meet my first grandbaby.
Southeast achieved a 5-star rating from Health Grades for coronary bypass surgery.
That means a lot more birthdays with our kids and our grandkids too.
Why do the people of Southeast Missouri Hospital work so hard to be leaders in cardiac surgery? Because of what it means to the people who come from outside our hospital.
Visit Southeast Missouri Hospital on the web or call our health line. Understand your risks for heart disease and see what makes us the region's most trusted source for cardiac surgery.
Each month, we will take this journey where there are many places to go. There are many interesting people to meet, and so many new things to see. Join us again on River Tales.